Hey, cutie pies, I'm Nikia, and you're watching What Happened on the Soaps, the Bold and the Beautiful edition. Today is Friday, yay! June the 3rd, 2022. All right, guys, let's get right into this. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would give this a solid 7. It was just a 7. And okay, so we see Eric is waiting on Donna, and Donna comes in and everything. And I said, "Oh, Donna got on clothes today, baby." She opened it. I said, "Wait, that's a coat." She opened it, that coat. I said, "How many scenes are we gonna see Donna in her lingerie?" But they said, I mean, she's supposed to be the mistress. What you want us to do? Okay, so Donna is has finally made it, and she and Eric, he was like, "I get to thinking," and she said, "No, no, no, let's not think." So they do what they do, and then she tells him she all upset afterwards, and he's like, "What's going on with you or whatever?" She says, "I see how upset this makes you and everything." Because he says he wants to be with her. He's telling Donna, he pretty much is telling Donna, Eric is telling Donna, "I love you. I want to be with you. You make me so happy. I feel guilty because of what I'm doing with Quinn, but I can't leave you alone. I want to be with you." And she says, so she tell him, "Leave Quinn. Be with me. I love you. I want to be with you. So go, just come on over here and be with me, and just leave Quinn and stop being unhappy when you can be over here and you could be happy." That's what I heard, because that's what she said. And so Eric is just like, he not saying nothing, but I guess he'll fill her in on Monday, but or whenever they show them again. But he's just like, and I'm like, at this point, Eric, leave Quinn alone. If you're not gonna like, and I know Quinn cheated on Eric and everything, but if you're not going to make the marriage work, go ahead and leave her alone and be with Donna if she makes you happy, so that you're not a cheater too. Because it's like, at this point, it's hypocritical. You can't be saying that Quinn, after Quinn cheated, I just didn't feel anything. Well, then leave her alone so you can go over here with Donna, and you won't be the one who's cheating. Does that make sense? Let's move right along. So then we see Carter and Quinn, right? And he all puppy eyed over Quinn, talking about, "I love you. I can't deny these feelings. I've tried to work." Cause he said, "Don't tell," cause she was like, "You just need to focus on me." He said, "Don't focus on something else." He said, "Don't tell me to focus on something else. Don't tell me to focus on work, because I have focused. I've tried to do work. I tried to get in this relationship with Paris. I tried to do anything else but be in love with you. It's not working." And she says, "Please don't tell me going back to Paris." And I love me some Quinn, but that's unfair, Quinn. Like, it's not fair of you to be like, "Don't be with Paris," when you're with Eric. And he could say, "Don't be with Eric," but he's not, because he knows that you love him. That's your husband and you love him. So it's not even, listen, I don't want him with Paris either, because they boring to me. But even if I don't want him with Paris, it's not, you can't tell him that. Not the woman he's in love with. What you expect him to do if he's not with Paris, not trying to work it out with her, not trying to do something with her? Then that means he's gonna be sitting around thinking about you, because the whole reason he got into the relationship was with Paris, is so he wouldn't have to think about you. It didn't work. But at one time he did say he was into Paris. So I said, well, and he said he could muster himself back up to that. And I said, well, please try, because Quinn is not leaving her husband, not unless he tells her he don't want her no more. She's not leaving him. But anyways, he just tells her, "I'm in love with you and I want to be with you, but I know I can't be with you." And she tells him, "No, because I'm devoted to Eric. I want to give him the loyalty, the trust, the dedication that he gives to me." I don't know what to say about this. I mean, it is what it is at this point. She thinks Eric is loyal. Eric is not loyal. If Eric would go and tell the truth, then they could both be happy, because she could be with Carter, who she really wants to be with. Because I'm so confused on that. I'm like, she was like, "No one's made me feel the way you do. No one's love. I love you." She cares about him and everything. It's like, Eric and Quinn, just break up. You two care about two completely different people, and y'all just in the marriage because you're married. At this point, you have respect. Y'all could just be friends. Be what you and Eric, be with what you and Brooke got. Be that with Quinn. Just be friends at this point, because y'all not doing anything anyways. The marriage is hard work, because we know this, because Quinn's been complaining about how Eric said he forgave her, but he's distanced from her. So just go be with these other people and be happy. So then, moving on from that, y'all, we see Brooke, Taylor, and Ridge. Now, yesterday's episode went off with Taylor saying, "Tell her, Ridge, tell her that we need to be together." Well, then today I said, "Well, I'm waiting on Ridge's response, and then today they're gonna come on with Brooke talk." I said, "Wait a minute, what happened to the question Taylor was asking Ridge yesterday?" But anyways, they came on with Brooke talking, and she says, "Taylor, there's no need for you to be here or whatever." And Taylor was like, "What? Our daughter is gone. Like she's at a different place." And Brooke said what I was thinking. Now, Taylor, my girl, and Brooke be getting on my nerves though. But Brooke said what I was thinking. There ain't FaceTime. Like she ain't gone forever. Like you can still FaceTime her. You can still call her. Like, what are you talking about, Taylor? And she says, Ridge and I have been through a lot, and we need to be together, and we need to spend quality time together and do all this. And Brooke says, and I understand that, and I'm respectful for that, and I agree. She said we can all help Steffi or whatever. And Taylor just like, we're her parents. And so she says, um, Brooke, are you really saying that if you were with that never happened with Sheila? Because Brooke says Ridge would be at home if that never happened with Sheila. Taylor, a nasty nice. She was like, okay, but so are you saying that let's just say that it didn't happen with Deacon and Sheila never got you to drink and it didn't happen with Deacon. Are you saying that Ridge and I as parents couldn't be have private conversations with each other and all that? And she was like, "No, Taylor, that's not what she was saying, but I don't care. I don't care. I like me some Taylor, so I'm gonna ride with you, girl, for a little bit." So Brooke is just like, they were going back and forth because Brooke was like, "You don't need to be here." Ridge wanted to be alone so he could think, but you're there. I mean, both y'all saying the exact same thing when y'all both came up on each other. The only thing is that last week when y'all did this, it was Eric. This week it's the man himself, Ridge. So then Taylor and Brooke are just going back and forth on why she should be there, why she should not, why Ridge need to be alone, why she needs to really talk to Ridge. They just going, going, going. And Ridge said, "Hey, ladies, can I say something?" And they said, "Okay." And Ridge said, "I told y'all I needed time to think, and I didn't ask anybody to wait." And I said, "Wait a minute now, Ridge, don't do that. Because no, you might not have told them, wait on me while I think about this, but they're waiting on you because they want to be in a relationship with you. So no, you might not have told them, wait for me, but it's implied, and you knew they were going to wait. And if you really didn't want them to wait on you, you would say, get into another relationship. Like, don't wait on me. You would have made that clear. So don't be like, now, wait on, I didn't ask anybody to wait on me. Stop it." But anyways, he says, "Taylor and I have been through a lot, Brooke." And she says, "Yes, and I understand that." And he says, "And as parents, we need to have conversations and discussions because Steffi has been through a lot and that affected the whole family." And she said, "Yes, I understand that." And he said, "So we need to have this conversation together." That's what I heard. And he said, "Leave." He didn't say it, but he implied it. And she says, "Do you want me to go so y'all can have dinner and everything together?" And he said, "We just no." And she said, "So you're asking me to leave?" He said, "No, I'm asking you to I'm asking you to understand." I said, "Nah, you telling that woman to leave. You are telling your wife leave because I wants to be with this woman right here." And Brooke said, "Oh, okay, okay. I'm leaving my husband." Brooke said, "I can't believe this man and told me to leave this house." I said, "I can't either, girl. Because Taylor, my girl, but God, dog, that was right. Y'all were wrong for that." So then Taylor and Ridge sit down and they having their Chinese food and they gabbing and talking and laughing. And she says, "Thank you for earlier, for just letting Brooke know that as parents we need to be and we need to be alone and we need to have conversations." And he tells her, I enjoy you. I enjoy you. I enjoy being around you. You make me laugh. You make me happy." I, yeah, he told this woman, Even if they were just in a room together, not saying a word, he would still want to be around her. I said, wait a minute, Brooke, you got problems. You got problems because there is no way a married man is telling this woman that I, even if I'm in a room alone with just you, I don't mind because I just want to be in your presence. I said, well, you know what? I really thought Ridge was just going to go on back to Brooke, but now I'm seeing that this going to be a bona fide love triangle. This is really going to be a love triangle because no man tells a woman that unless he really does want to be with her. And so they start reminiscing about, him teaching Thomas Chinese, how to eat Chinese food. They just start reminiscing because they have history. And he tells her, I know I gotta choose or whatever. He said, but I want you in my life and I don't want you leaving LA and all that. He says, and so I don't know what to read from this. I honestly don't. I don't know what to read from this, but we're gonna go on over here to Brooke because she done came home and Deacon was waiting at Hope's cabin. I said, so you just hanging around the property. And does anybody notice Deacon is looking rather nice? Like he's a handsome man anyways. But he was looking a little scruffy at one time. They're trying to clean him on up. But anyway, so Dickie comes and he said, hey, I was at Brooke's cabin and Hope's cabin, she's not there. And I saw your car pull up. How we go at Ridge? And she said, well, Taylor was there when I got there, and Taylor was there when I left. And Deacon said, are you kidding me? You mean to tell? Did I say this was a 7? It might have been a 7.5 because this was good. He said, are you mean to tell me Ridge kicks you out for Taylor? And she said, just and Deacon said, I can't believe he don't want to be around you. I just want to be in your presence. I don't care. And I said, see, that's what I'm talking about. The way Ridge is talking to Taylor, that's how a man talks to a woman when he wants to be with her, when he is in love with her. And Taylor told him, I know you're in, going back to Taylor and Ridge real quick. She told him, I know you're in love with me. You know I love you and you know I'm not going anywhere. Brooke cannot say the same because like you're not gonna tell me I need to leave the house and we're married. But that was the bold and the beautiful day, guys. Deacon over here telling Brooke what Ridge should have been telling her, and Ridge over here telling Taylor what he should have been telling Brooke. And that's it. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Be safe, be blessed, and I will see you on Monday. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Even if you don't subscribe, that's okay. But drop that hit that like button for me. It helps the YouTube algorithm get to going and pushes my video out to more people. Thanks.